Hey guys, welcome to Craving for Baking. Today I'm going to be doing a collaboration with the one and only Baking Bomb. So she made some cinnamon pancakes and you can go ahead and check out that recipe right after this one. And for my part of the collaboration, I'm going to be making some salted caramel cupcakes. So here are the ingredients so we can get started making this delicious bundle of joy. So into a large bowl you want to add in your butter, and you want to make sure it's unsalted and softened or at room temperature. And then you want to give that a really good whisk until it turns out light and fluffy and maybe even a little paler in color. So once it looks like this, you can begin to sift in your 2 sugars, and the brown sugar adds a really kind of caramel kind of flavor, so that's really good for these salted caramel cupcakes. So you just want to go ahead and sift in the sugar, and if you get any clumps of brown sugar, just kind of press that through, and if it doesn't, you can just toss that out to the side. And then I'm just going to mix that in and make sure I combine that really well. So then I added in 2 eggs, and this wasn't on camera for some reason, not really sure why, but I did add in the eggs and I gave that a really nice mix. And now I'm going to be adding in my baking powder and baking soda, as well as my self-raising flour, and then I gave that a really nice mix, and I also added in some milk to make sure that it blended well. So now I'm going to be filling my cupcake liners until they're about 3/4 full. And I used an ice cream scoop to do this, and then I put them into the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for 15 to 25 minutes, and then I let them cool on a cooling rack for about 15 minutes or until they were completely cool. And once my cupcakes were finished cooling, I took a paring knife. Of course you could use an apple corer, but I didn't have one on hand, so I just used a paring knife or something similar to it, and I cut out a little hole in the center. Now before you do this, you want to make sure that you have your favorite caramel sauce. Now I'd recommend you buying some salted caramel sauce, or if you just have normal caramel sauce, add about half a teaspoon of salt to it to make it salted. And then I'm going to be adding in my caramel into that center. And then I made some buttercream frosting, and this is the recipe I stand by, and I will be linking that recipe in the description box so you guys can make that if you want to. But of course you could use any of your favorite stable buttercreams or frostings. And then we can leave it like that, or you can add more decorations if you want to go ahead of everyone else. So I kind of iced mine with some dark chocolate and some crumbs of the cake that I took from the hole that I made in the center. And then I took a cube of toffee and I stuck that into the side, and this is what it looked like. So I hope you guys try out this recipe. If you want, you can sprinkle a little bit of salt on top of each one. It was so good and I hope you like it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.